Alright, so it is still technically Thursday as I'm recording this. Yes. Anyways, comic book pickup for this week, which is April something or other. It's on the title. You read it when you clicked it. I'm assuming you read the title. You could have just seen the thumbnail and been like, hey, I'm subscribed to this person, click. Or you could be like new and be like, hey, this guy's rambling on. Why can't he just stop and just say things? Anyways, first up, comic shop news. Nothing to show here because all it does is just talk about stuff that's going to be coming out. Like, it has, like, release dates and prices. But, you know, the Spider-Man comic is still on it, so I don't think I've actually talked about the Spider-Man comic on comic shop news for a while, especially since sometimes I don't always bring it with me, because, yeah. Anyways, cool stuff. Yes, it's focusing good. I did 2 issue 1, I say 1 reviews because this is issue 0. This week, yesterday, I did Original Sin issue 0, which I really liked a lot. I hope the rest of it is as good as this because this one was really good. And Electra number 1, which has a really nice cover. Anyways, Batman Eternal issue 2, I picked that up Friday and I just read it actually. And I liked it a lot. You know, it took away most of my doubts from issue 1 where I thought, is this going to be a Jim Gordon story for like the first arc or something? No, it's actually setting up stuff that's big, which I can actually see running through the entire Batman Eternal story. I mean, I guess if they wanted to stop it, you know, it's pretty sure they can conclude it, like, if they wanted to pretty fast. But I'm assuming that it's going to be what the main story is. You know, it's slowly building up to that, which I'm assuming Batman Eternal is going to build up to, like, some big thing. Anyways, really good. Stuff happens here. But the one everybody probably is interested in, issue 3, which came out this week. Issue 4 is next week. It's weekly. That's a lot of money. But it's actually, it's surprisingly worth it because it's actually really good. I'm not saying that I wouldn't think that it would never be worth it or something. I'm just rambling now. I don't even know what I'm saying. Really good. They reintroduce a character into the New 52 with this issue, which is awesome. And yeah, just what's going on is amazing. I don't want to talk about it. I think what I'll do maybe is a roundup every month of all 4 issues. That way, we get the spoilers out of the way for every 4 issues. Basically, I guess it would be kind of spoilers because, you know, it's like every week, so you can't really. I don't want to like review it and be like, this happened in case you missed last week. Now you know what happens next week. That's rude. I don't want to do that. So yeah, Batman Eternal, definitely worth it. Next up, Halo Escalation issue 5, which picks up where the last issue left off with Lasky and I don't remember which Spartan he's with is on a planet. They're meeting an informant who is going to tell them basically who D Mole and the UNSC is. You know, who leaked the information that they were having a peace treaty thing going on and, you know, tried to kill them. Lord Hood is looking into the Spirit of Fire ship they found, the ship from the Spirit of Fire, basically. And it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, this issue was probably the best in the whole series. Probably because I really liked Halo Wars and the fact that they're referencing stuff that kind of happened. I mean, they're not referencing stuff that happened in Halo Wars, but they're talking about the ship in it, and that's good enough for me. Anyways, next up, Tomb Raider issue 3. It was good. A lot of action going on here. Basically, Laura and the other girl, I forgot her name. You know, the last issue ends with them kind of being held up inside this restaurant thing. They're still looking for some artifacts that supposedly they took off the island from the game, but Laura doesn't remember, like, this happening. So she doesn't even know where her artifact is. So stuff happens and action. New character is kind of introduced for like 1 panel and it looks interesting. It got really good. The ending looks like it's going to be, you know, I mean, not the ending, but the next issue, because of the way this one ended, looks like it's going to be really good. Do I wish it was a game instead? Yes, but hopefully it leads up into a game or something at some point. Anyway, next up is Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Continuing the fall of the Fantastic Four. Basically, Johnny Storm, if you remember last issue, has lost his powers. Rita's trying to figure out how to get them back, but Johnny's basically saying, you know, if you ever figure it out, call me. But for now, flame off. I'm just gonna be myself. We still have stuff going on with the Thing and his lady friend. More about, I guess, Sue Richards' daughter being in love with whatever, Doom's place. She's hanging out there. Forgot the name. It's a lot of I don't want to say emotional, but it's a lot of a scene where the characters are going, kind of thing. It does end with something pretty interesting happening. Yeah, it's really good. That's all I gotta say is that it's really good, and I really do like this series. I still am not happy that the fact that the dollar price went up, but Fantastic Four is actually, I'm really enjoying it a lot. Next up, Avengers Undercover, issue 3. The remaining freaking Avengers from I know this, Avengers Arena, confront Arcade, and stuff happens. And I don't want to say what happens, but it seems like they are being manipulated by somebody else. I'm not going to say who, but really good issue. Avengers Undercover, highly recommend it. And Avengers Arena if you haven't read it. And The Runaways if you haven't read that. So, really good characters. All of them. Next up, Daredevil issue number 2. This probably would have been my favorite thing of the week if it wasn't for the fact that the beginning of it confused me, because it just confused me. There's a reporter and she's interviewing someone, but it turns out to be somebody that we didn't expect, but then somebody else. It confused me. If somebody explains the first few things with the reporter there, please do, because it confused me. Otherwise, the rest of it, learning about this vigilante that is going around San Francisco that they don't like, and about this new crime boss and stuff, and Daredevil kind of doing this fight with this other guy who seemed pretty cool. All of that was awesome. That's my opinion. It was good. It was really good. Just that one part confused me. Otherwise, Daredevil, Mark Waid, freaking awesome. Moving on to Guardians of the Galaxy, which I feel like I missed something from last issue, but I know I didn't. And the reason I say that is because it kind of starts off, it's like Peter Quill is like trying to sleep, and he's basically doing what I feel a lot of people, including myself, do when you're trying to sleep. So you keep thinking random thoughts, and then Rocket Raccoon goes there, and they're like, oh, we're under attack. And basically that's like the thing, a lot of them being under attack. As you can see on the cover, Venom makes an appearance, and I don't know how he even ended up with the person he was with in this issue, but he was there. And then the ending of it wasn't the ending of it, because there was more after that turned into the real ending of it, which is freaking amazing, and I can't wait for the next issue. It looks really good. Guardians of the Galaxy, it looks like it's just getting better and better each time I read it. Still hilarious, and when they cross over with other characters and other issues, it's freaking hilarious. It's just Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely up there as one of my favorite things I'm picking up from Marvel right now. So there you go. And let's finish off with my favorite thing of the week, which I'm actually a little surprised that it was Uncanny Avengers. And the reason I say I'm a little surprised is because as good as it's been, I just didn't expect it to be like my favorite thing. Basically, it's Kane the Conqueror, right? Blue guy from green, blue guy, purple in the front, dude, has made it back into that reality where, the mutants are, where the Earth has been destroyed and all the mutants are on this other planet and they rule. And basically, Havoc is still trying to figure out how to save the Earth. They destroy the thing so they can use time travel again, more or less. It has to be done a certain way, and a lot of the mutants that I guess run the world found out about what's going on. They found out about the thing that's stopping the time travel from happening, being destroyed. And a lot of them are opposed to fixing the past because it will technically kill all of those people born like in those 6 years since the Earth's been destroyed. Otherwise, really good issue. I mean, like the story was really good. The characters that are just showing up, really good. The only thing I didn't like was how one of the characters was kind of acting, because I would have kind of thought he would have acted different, but it looks like he's changing his mind near the end of it, so we'll see how that goes. But Uncanny Avengers, really good. And you know what? My favorite thing about it is that it doesn't seem to be affected by anything else in the Marvel Universe. Like, we did have that Age of Ultron tie-in, but that was like a point issue. And just like all the other Age of Ultron tie-ins, it really had nothing to do with the main story. We didn't get an Infinity tie-in, and I don't think we're getting an Original Sin tie-in. So yeah, I like the fact that it's kind of like isolated itself from the main universe. So yeah, that's basically it. That is my pickups for the week. My little mini reviews for everything. Uncanny Avengers, awesome. Guardians, awesome. Daredevil's awesome. All of them pretty much awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget hit that like button and comment and all that cool stuff. And if you can't tell, I'm tired. My voice feels like it's going. So I'm gonna end it here and say thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.